You've been here before, Leeds, Twin Oaks.
We have been here before, yes.
I've never been here before. Nice facility. It's a little chilly, a little bracing when you walk in, but we're getting used to it. It's very nice. Looks like Mo Beard plays here, and they may own the whole place because there are no other high schools represented on the walls, best I can tell. Just the Jersey Colts. And they got enough money at Mo Beard, they could probably run the whole place themselves anyway. So the Colts, I know we're going to watch, everybody's going to watch this after the fact, but the Colts are 3-7. That record, I think, belies the quality of the team. They've had some very close losses against good teams and some inexplicable losses against teams that we've beaten, like Princeton and Red Bank. So I'm not sure what to make of this team. I think it depends on who shows up. And like we said last game, at this age, who's hungover, whose legs might be a little weak. You just never know these days. So hopefully it's a good contest. We could use one. Notably on the Colts, we've got Vela and we've got an Alfred E. Noonan. So we'll be back soon for the start.
Here we go. We're on.
Ready? All right, Ron. Noonan centering Calandra and Vela per usual. Wilkes and Daly on D. Colts win the draw. Just wide. It's Calandra on the near side. Tries to get it to Noonan. Daly clears. And looks like it's going on net, so no icing. Calandra on the far side on the forecheck. Swept to the left side. Vela comes. Vela pressures. Comes out. It's onside. I don't know. I missed something there. Some stick work. One of the fans was hollering. It looks like it might be a penalty. Yes, it is. A high stick. The fan caught it. I did not. Did you see it, Leaves?
No, I did not.
I heard a reaction from one of the fans to our right, who are Wildcats fans. Our benches the Wildcats benches to our right, as you can see on the camera. So we got a power play here, and Pinto is centering DeFalco to the left.
Looks like there's some discussions, arguments with the Colts player. He lost it. He lost the argument.
I lose that argument pretty much every time.
They have two Smiths on this team.
Oh, they have two Smiths. Okay, I'm not sure.
Smith is in the box.
Smith is in the box, and Smith's on the ice too. I'm not sure which one is the better one, but Pinto draws back to Lieberman. He's got DeFalco on his left, Manav in the center, or on the right side, Stahl and Liebs, right D and left D respectively. This comes back to Stahl. Stahl plays it forward, but right to the Colts, and the Colts clear, and they ice the puck. Colts players suggesting that Wolf tried to come out and play that, and they should have waved off the icing, but no deal. Left side draw now. Pinto steps in to take it and loses it, but DeFalco forechecks, and the Colts pick up the puck and clear. Centering try. Oh, just went wide.
Wildcats got a gift over there. That was a little bit of an open net.
Yeah, net was wide open. Just skittered wide. That's Stahl now. Stahl going to the puck. Up to DeFalco. DeFalco. Nice break out to Pinto. Pinto skates in on the left side. Takes it wide. Gets a shot. And it saved by the stick and just falls right into the blue paint. But covered.
That might have been a helmet save.
Could have been, yeah, right. Looks like he was holding his helmet. Yeah, the ref, good call, Leaves. The ref's checking the helmet. We had a helmet save last game, and the kid's helmet came right off.
I don't know if I like this. A little favoritism from the refs. Maybe the fix is in.
Because he's helping with his helmet?
Yeah.
Conspiracy theory. Noonan steps in now to take the draw. He's got Larry to his left and Toto to his right. Daly shoots from the point. It's deflected wide. Morgan pitches, and it comes out to one of the Smiths. Daly's back to defend. Shot. Not sure what happened there. I'm not sure if Wolf got a piece of that with his blocker, Leaves, or it went wide.
I think that just kind of missed.
I think it missed too. I wasn't sure. I heard a noise that made it sound like it hit something. But anyway, the Colts come back into the zone. Centering try. Pat's still on the power play here. 30 seconds left. Larry comes through center. It's cleared right back down. No icing as Daly was ruled to have been able to play that. So Daly picks it up behind the net. Goes up to Toto. Toto comes cross ice to Wilkes. Wilkes comes through center. Skates. Carries and sends it in. Toto on the forecheck on the far side. Goes out to Noonan. Noonan plays it ahead. Morgan keeps it in on the right point, and it comes out. Daly retrieves. Up to Toto. Toto finds Larry. Larry comes into the zone, but he was flat-footed coming in. Good ball battle there. It's more like a football game. And the Colts clear. Morgan steps out. It leads to a 2-on-1. It was wide. One far side. Wolf came out to challenge. And it went about a foot wide. Colts come in again. Leaves is now on the right side. Daly stayed out. They completed a line change now. Pinto is out there with Vela and Calandra. Calandra pressure. They send it in. That's Leaves behind the net. Leaves clears out to the weak side. Here comes Nico. Nico was ahead of the play. Pinto following him. Nico pressures. Good pressure. Vela picks it up on the far side. Pressured. Back to Nico. Got Pinto in front. Doesn't get to him. And the goalie covers. Good forecheck there led to the turnover. Vela picked it up on the far side and kept the play going there. That's what a good forecheck does. We could use more of that. Pinto steps in for the draw. Leaves and stall now. Pinto loses the draw. Calandra pressures, but the puck comes out. 3-on-2. Leaves steps up and it's offsides.
Good stick work by Leaves.
No, sorry, Leaves. You want to compliment your son? Go right ahead.
Oh, that's it.
Well deserved.
Thank you. So far, he can have lunch.
All right, he's up to 1 lunch. It's Calandra on the near side. Colts enter. Drop pass. Shot deflected wide. Leaves, good stick, good hack there. Creates a turnover. Good outlet to Nico by Vela. Nico easily drives wide, but loses the puck. Stoll pinches from the right D. Gets it behind the net to Calandra. Calandra throws it out. Nobody's there. Vela. Oh,
there it is. Oh.
Nico almost had a chance there, and he was defended well. Pinto picks it up at the point now, covering for Stoll. Gets it in deep. Vela challenges, and that should be an icing, and it is. Joseph, Mr. Noonan in the house, wearing his football garb to a hockey game. Okay, back to the action now. Noonan's on with DeFalco to his left, and I believe that's Manav to his right. Daly on the left, Morgan on the right. Colts come away with the puck off the draw. DeFalco pressures, comes out. Comes in onside, just barely. Right out in front. Oh, I think it off Wolf's left pad, I think. DeFalco picks it up on the near side to Daly. Daly deflected, but clears. Colts throw it right back in. That's Morgan. Tries to make a move behind the net, gets pressured, ball battle. Noonan helps. Noonan battles, comes out, and comes out to Manav. Manav loses a glove, and he sends it in to go retrieve his glove. DeFalco on the forecheck. Good forecheck. Gets possession of the puck despite 2 Colts being there, but the Colts win it back and carry it out. Off a skate. They send it ahead 2-on-2. Daly goes into the corner. Wins the puck. Fires it up. Can't handle the pass from Manav. Ah, it's interference.
And the referee called it. He didn't blow the whistle.
Wait a minute, it's on us?
Wow.
I'm not sure what's going on there.
That was a definite mental lapse on the officials.
It's a mental lapse. He called a rough. Could have been anything, but now there's another power play chance for the Cats, and we need to capitalize.
Well, refs are allowed to make a mistake.
Yes.
One.
Just one each. So it's Noonan, Vela, Stahl on the right side. Calandra takes the point with DeFalco. Noonan from the bumper position. Oh, just comes right out in front, still loose, and it's covered. Yeah, I've got that bumper position set up, and we actually used it there. Noonan sort of shoveled it. It wasn't really a shot, shoveled at the net. Small crowd on hand, Leaves.
Yes, it is. The normal fans are not here today. I don't know. I was looking for Carl Vela to scream loose in front of the net, so the referee didn't blow the whistle.
Good play by Nico there at the body position. He comes up the puck through the neutral zone on the left side now. Takes a shot into the glove. And held. I've seen a lot of that lately, Leaves, where the goalie makes a save with the glove and then about 3 seconds later does the old, sweep. The goalie the other night was doing that.
Yeah, well, you could always tell a Ranger fan.
Oh, is that what it is?
Absolutely.
Why? That was a Lundqvist thing?
Lundqvist was such a showboat, and before Lundqvist, it was what was Mike Richter.
Mike Richter?
Before him.
I would call him a showboat.
They're showboats.
Mike Richter, I liked. The two good American players on that team that I really liked, Richter and Leach. So that's the Falco on the far side now. Gave it up, a challenge. Noonan throws it. Behind the net there is DeFalco again. DeFalco goes to Stahl. He's got Noonan in front. Noonan. It's deflected wide. DeFalco shows a whisk on it. Still sitting in front. Blues now. Daly takes a shot. Oh, Stahl got dumped in front with a thud. That's Nico to DeFalco down low. DeFalco carries out, finds Nico. Good pass to Nico. Nico skitters. Nice move. Shoots. Saved. Nice play. Right into the chest protector. That was a nice little setup.
Just a little side. You're not going to ever get me to say something nice about the Rangers. So.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I understand. It's a difficult thing. I get it. So Pinto's down to take the draw with Vela. Toto in a shooting position at the top of the circle, not on the hash marks as you typically would be. Leaves on the left side with Morgan on the right side. Pinto loses the draw. Vela, though, on the forecheck, goes and gets it. Nice retrieval by Vela there. Coaches call for the point. They find the point, and Morgan back down, deflected. Tommy picks it up. Pinto can't get there, and the Colts win the puck and take it and clear. Just to center. Jake sends it up to Pinto. Pinto comes into the slot, then shoots. Goes wide to Toto. Toto picks it up on the near side. To Vela. Back to Toto. Toto comes out of the corner, shoots, and it's deflected wide. Pinto chases into the corner.
I don't know.
They cancel each other, and Vela comes in and gets the puck. Vela skates into the slot. Fired, shoots. Oh, good pass. Toto just missed the net. Penalty's over. Shots are 8-1, but Cats have had 2 power plays. Morgan gets it in deep. Pinto waves out, it misses, and it's cleared and should be an icing. And it is. So, not a bad power play, but just not capitalizing. Reminds me of another team I know.
We're not going to say anything bad about them.
Everybody else is, so join the club.
They are themselves.
They are themselves. Okay, now we got Noonan out here with Manai and Larry, Leibs and Stahl. Cats win the draw. Noonan wins it, goes back to Stahl. Back again to Stahl.
Cross.
Got Leibs. Leibs fires just off the pad, off the right pad. Lee on the forecheck. Stahl pinches. Gets by Stahl. Noonan anticipating, covers, puck stays in.
Nice defensive play by Noonan.
That was a nice play. Good anticipatory play. Yes. Like they say, Leibs, skate where the puck's going, not where it is. And that's exactly what happened there. And now Noonan took the takeaway. Just can't get it over to Larry. And here come the Colts. Not a chatter. Good play by Stahl there to anticipate that pass. It's dumped behind the net. Manai tries to clear. He can't. Colts keep it in. Good save by Wolf off the blocker. And he covers.
How's it going, bud?
Anthony, now the Vellas are in the house. Anthony Vella. How'd it go last night?
Oh, they won.
Good.
2-0. Wonderful.
The report from the Montclair State club team. Montclair State with a 2-0 win. Here comes Nico. He's got Pinto streaking through the center with him. Nico chips by. Gets there. Got Pinto in front. Shoot that he can't finish.
Oh.
Right. Tried to go 5-hole, looked like, and the car right in the pad. Good setup there by Nico with the chip, and Pinto was alone in front, but couldn't put it away. So Pinto now steps in for the draw. He's got Nico to his left. DeFalco in the shooting position at the top of the circle. Morgan and Daly. Colts win the draw. Comes over to Daly. Small pinch. Keeps it in. Comes out. Good pressure in the neutral zone by DeFalco there to win that puck. You got 3 guys coming in deep. Goes to the Colts, but the Cats get possession back, and Nico sends it up to Morgan. Morgan's got sends it to DeFalco. He's coming in alone. Now he's got some help, but they're too far away. He can't make a play. Puck comes out. It's a race to the puck, and Wolf
Smartly.
Little post-whistle festivities in the corner there. DeFalco taking exception to some proximity to our goalie by the Colts. And somebody's going to the box.
I think he's taking them both. But,
should be taking them both.
But
The long-lost Vela relative in the box with DeFalco.
I'm not so sure that DeFalco should have gotten one to begin with.
Yeah,
I think he was just kind of defending himself, and the reaction was to.
Yeah, maybe just a little bit too much, perhaps, in the ref's eyes, and they both go to the box.
That was.
Call viewed with some consternation by the fans over here. Still trying to figure out the Vela player that took the penalty for the Colts is a long-lost relative. We'll have to check between periods. Last game we had a Pinto.
Yeah.
Anthony Pinto.
That's right. He didn't do anything wrong. I know. No, he.
Well, that's 5-on-5. Nothing on the board here. 2 players, both minors, I believe. Leaves, pokes it up to Nico. Nico comes out 2-on-2 with a back check. Picks it up, sends it over to Vela. Vela on the far side. But the Colts get to the puck and kind of carelessly tried a clearing attempt there. And it goes right to Stahl.
Some more communication. They need communication.
Yeah, communication would have helped there. Somebody had to retrieve that puck. Real scrum on the far side there. Stahl had the guy at about a 45-degree angle over the boards. Holds it in, and Leaves picks it up. Leaves behind the net. We pass up to Vela. Vela finds a streaking Calander. Calander enters his own clean. 1-on-2. Calander in the front. It's all 5 change. So Pinter centering Toto to his right and Lee to his left, Daly and Morgan on D. Scrum in the corner off that draw. The puck battle. Lee. Pinto's in there. Toto's in there. It's 3-on-3.
3 forwards. Wildcats had 3 forwards behind the goal line. Not what you want to do.
Not what you want to do. And they come out 3-on-2. Good save by Wolf. And it goes in. Off the rebound. And that's what happens, Leaves.
Yeah.
Got caught. 3 guys behind the net. And you just can't afford to do that. And that led to the defensive lapse.
That will lead to an odd man rush every time. You don't if you're not successful and you have all 3 dropping low like that, that's just not good.
Yeah, somebody had to have the presence of mind to step away there.
Stay in the slot. And look, if you stay high, if you're the third guy, you stay high. If they do get possession of the puck behind the goal, then you get a quick shot. But now, if you're standing behind the goal too, even if they do get possession, there's no one there to shoot. So what are you accomplishing? So,
yep,
just my take.
That's exactly right. If you go back and watch that and you see where the Colts player is now, again, he's in the D zone, so it's less of an issue. But he was a little bit away from the scrum, so if the puck came out, he could retrieve the puck, and that's kind of what happened.
And that's why it always turns into an odd man rush, because now you have 2 D back, and that third guy high from the Colts is there.
I think they lost the battle there along the wall, and good save by Wolf.
They just kind of have to regroup a little bit here.
Yeah, they've had 2 power plays. They've had decent pressure, but they can't finish, and they're center and try. Wide open shot. He scores. Nice shot. Beautiful shot. So 2 goals let up on that forward shift there.
Yeah.
Just can't have that. They were completely disorganized.
Yeah, the Wildcats have to take a deep breath right now and just be prepared for the next shift.
That was a hell of a shot, and it spurred quite a reaction from the partisans on hand here. The crowd seems to have filled in quite a bit. So Noonan's out now with Vela and Manai. Wins the draw, goes back to Daly, passes up to Manai. Manai can't catch the pass. Looks like a trip on the way in. Not called, like it, yeah. And calling icing there, although the puck looked like it was tipped on the way out. It's an icing call. Well, his last name is Manai and his first name is Manav, or vice versa.
Is it?
Yeah.
You're good.
I think.
I don't know.
I call them both. Another goal off a scrum in front. This went south quickly.
All right, so this is maybe call a timeout, maybe get these kids to chill. There you go. And there is a timeout called.
So that's, I don't know when the first goal was scored, but it had to be 3 goals within close to a minute and a half, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, everybody will know watching because you'll see how quickly it happened. I don't need to guess. We don't need to guess. Interesting they have all these pro banners in here.
Well, I think this arena is owned in part, at least, by a couple of Devils alumni. I mean, Anthony would know that better than I do, but I believe I think Tom Chorsky is a owner here, and I could be getting that wrong, but they definitely are affiliated.
Now they could use an update to some of the banners. I must say, like they do have Vegas up there.
Right.
I do not see the Kraken, and I do see the Anaheim, the Mighty Ducks, and I do see the Phoenix Coyotes. So it's a bit of a mixed bag in terms of recency. The Vancouver Canucks banner is a bit dated.
Sure.
They all are, as a matter of fact. Back to the game. Noonan wins the draw back. Enters the zone, but Colts pick it up. Back to Leibs. Leibs fires it across, but he can't control the puck, and it goes into the corner harmlessly. Leibs battling in front. Vela goes to pick up the puck.
Move the puck!
Here comes Vela. Vela sends it in, clean. Flandre on the forecheck over to Noonan. Noonan's in the corner. Goes back to Stahl. Stahl sends it ahead.
And there's
And
a
the Colts
2-on-1.
Stahl gets back though. Bounced off of Wolf's head and got behind him, but the Cats got swept in to make the clear there. And Nico wisely clears it out safely. Partial change here. Falco comes off, the Falco comes on. Noonan sends it in. The Falco pressures. And no icing, no icing. It's Morgan behind the net. Flushed out.
Move the puck!
And here comes Noonan.
Fans
Over
are
to
not happy.
Calandra. Hacked at, but Calandra keeps it. Comes under DeFalco. Tries to flip it ahead, can't. And the Colts come out 1-on-1. Now 2-on-1. Good save by Wolf. And the rebound harmlessly goes into the corner. Luckily, because it was a 2-on-1 that developed. Here comes DeFalco. DeFalco comes out. He's coming in 1-on-4 as there's a Cats are completing a change. Toto steps on. DeFalco leaves it behind the net. Toto goes to it. Can't get there. Morgan on the far side. Goes, it's blocked. Morgan retrieves. Pinto goes back to cover. Goes over to Toto. Can't find it. DeFalco. Toto now. Fires. Gets blocked again. Toto into the corner. 1-on-3. Pass the puck out. Guy fell, and so the puck stays in as a result. DeFalco picks it up on the near side. DeFalco avoids the check. Carries behind the net. It's hauled, it's pulled down legally. Tried to come back to Daly. Didn't quite get there. Colts clear.
Nice.
1-on-2. He ruled onside. I'm not sure how.
That was offsides. I mean,
There was a play like that in the Devils game last night, and they decided not to challenge. It was quite similar. Can't get the puck out there. That puck's got to get out of the zone. Got caught in Daly's feet. Almost a bad break there for the Cats. But Wolf was able to clear it out. Pinto tries to clear, goes up to the point. Goes wide. Good pressure by Manav to get the clear there. That was a clear they needed. Daly moves it to the far side wing. Manav takes it out. Colts come back in. Leave it at the blue line. Good stick work there. Pinto tries to push it ahead. Can't. Manav. Colts come back in. Just under a minute left. Daly blocks it with a skate. Colts keep possession. Back to the point. Blocked. Pinto skates it out. Looks for Larry. Finds Manav. Daly put it right into her body, but it comes out to Noonan. Noonan skates through neutral zone. Another man falls. Noonan takes advantage. Comes in. Goes wide on the backhand. It's Larry on the far side with the white helmet. Noonan crammed against the boards. Stahl tries to take the body, just misses.
oh, there you go. We got a power play coming up. Jake was just hitting the head with a high stick at the whistle.
So there's a minute and a half there of just breakdown city, and that leads us to a 3-0 deficit after one.
And we'll be back.
All right, so the Cats are starting on a power play here. It's like usual PP1 coming out. Noonan centering Vela, and probably Stahl with Calandra and Daly on the points. Leaves, how's your Latin?
My Latin.
Yes.
Well, I took 2 years of Latin in high school.
Ad
and,
astra per aspera.
And I was just going to say, before you put me on the spot, I know nothing.
2 years of Latin knows nothing. Well, I think aspera probably means hope or something, or what you wish for. I don't know what the other stuff
Actually,
means.
it's not true that I know nothing. I do know.
E pluribus unum? Veni vidi vici? Okay, back to the game. Stahl dumps it in. When we get a break, I'll give you the movie reference that was, in case somebody wants to watch it.
Dead Poets
Vela
Society.
moves it on a little give and go to Nico. Nico, traffic in front, shot, hits something. I'm not sure what it was. And the Colts carry out. Tries to go wide against Daly. Oh, he scores. Wolf did not have the right angle there, and he got it by on the long side.
And we are short-handed goal.
And that's what happens, though. Things start going bad, they go bad. They've been going bad.
And that's where you just when things do go bad, you got to just take a deep breath and slow the game down as best you can. Ice the puck a lot until you get your composure back. Hockey's all about time and space. If you feel like you don't have time and space, then you are not going to have it. I mean, it's as simple as stupid as that sounds. I mean, doesn't move as fast as you think it does.
And you're right, it's not that complicated. As Jim Dowd once famously said, it's not that complicated. Send the puck in deep, 2 on the puck. Leaves, shot from the point, comes in and they score.
Yeah.
Good shot by Leaves. Bella puts it away, and a good shot by Leaves from the point. Nice low shot that created the rebound opportunity. They kept one back quickly to bring the deficit back to 3. Well, that was good to get on the board there.
Yeah.
See if we can keep it going here now.
I'll calm them down a little bit.
We've had a habit of just relaxing a little bit after scoring. There's no room to relax down by 3. So now Pinto's out centering Toto and DeFalco. Pinto really having a tough time on draws tonight, but he atones by a solid forecheck, moves it along, but into space. Wall battle ensues. Pinto comes into the corner and he can't come out with it. Morgan picks it up. Good forecheck pressure here. Morgan pinches.
Nobody's covering
loose in front.
Spot,
Nobody's covering. Nobody covered. And just good, and here they come, the Colts, and they shoot. Good save by Wolf. Oh, and he kind of came out in front. He had to move it aside with his glove. And Pinto comes away with it. And he looks for the long pass to DeFalco. DeFalco gives a little shower to the goalie there, and we're going to take exception to that. And
that's a penalty right there.
The other guy gives it a shower to DeFalco.
That is unsportsmanlike.
I don't think that was particularly effective, even though DeFalco is not on the taller end of the scale, but kind of got him in the numbers.
Quite honestly, though, that's a penalty.
Yeah, that's clearly unsportsmanlike conduct, but not called. And here comes Noonan now for the draw with Calandra to his left and Valla to his right. It comes back to Daly, who's on the right point with Stahl on the left. Calandra retrieves, gets by Stahl. It's a race to the puck. Daly hacks at it just to sort of quiet the play, and Noonan tries to kick it out, comes out to the point. Shot goes well wide. Good play by Daly there. He wasn't going to get possession, but he just stopped the 2-on-1 from happening.
No, absolutely.
So the Colts now at center. Try to enter, they can't. Vella stymies that. Comes through center, coming in 1-on-4. And he sends it deep wisely, coming in 1-on-4. And Calandra's on the far side, on the near side now. He picks it up in the corner. Got Noonan, the points are open. Tries to get it back there. Stahl pinches. Shovels it into the corner to Vella. Vella. Body protects the puck. Back to the point. Stahl again tries to come in. Can't get there. And another odd man rush. Daly back. Good pass. And a beautifully executed 2-on-1, almost a 3-on-1. And that's the second time we were victimized by a pinch without coverage in a span of a minute. One led to a goal, one didn't.
And there's not too many things you can do as a defenseman when it's 2-on-1, but
especially with skilled players. I mean, the guy executed, had perfect pass over and a well-placed shot.
Yeah.
Now the Cats come in again. That's Minaya on the far side. Comes in. Pinto chases behind the net. Doesn't get there. Colts carry out. Larry blocks it. Can't exit the zone with it though, and that's a fired and off a blocker, I think. Out to the point on the near side. Larry gets the clear. That was some good board work there by Manav. Larry shoots. Covered.
This is NJYHL?
This is NJ, yeah. This is NJ, this is the North Division. It's one of the teams from the North Division we're playing. So Pinto stays out, but the wings change. to Toto and DeFalco. Toto goes back to the point to Daly. Daly brings it into center point, retains possession. Then he fans on a pass that was intended to the corner, and it comes out. Stall goes to the far side to Toto. Toto fires in off a leg, and the Colts get possession. Oh! Fans on the attempted clearing attempt. Nice pass. Well,
Anticipation!
Song from 1970.
yeah, yes, the Carly Simon song.
Carly Simon, yes.
Ultimately used in a Heinz ad. One of her more famous ones, yes. Of course, her most famous song is You're So Vain.
Oh, you probably
the-
think that song's about you.
Lovely reference to Saratoga in that song. And Saratoga wasn't quite Saratoga, I might add.
No.
In the 70s, Saratoga went through a real downturn, and there was a threat to effectively not run there anymore because of the oil crisis and the cost of moving horses up there and stuff. And Mary Lou Whitney saved the city. So I've learned. Since passed.
Our resident Saratoga historian, Andy Pinto.
Colts take the draw. Morgan pitches. Now Vela covers. Sends it up. Nico ladles it into the zone. No icing there. And Morgan still in deep. Throws it in front. Nobody's there. And the Colts come out. Vela gets it only up to the point. It comes in front and leaves, sticks it away. It's Noonan on the near side. Get some help from Vela. That's Morgan behind the net. Up to Noonan, up to Vela. Vela backhands it up. Nico is going to win that race. Gets in. Oh, he just really can't get a shot off. It might have been something on net, but he couldn't really get a shot off. Those are typical Vela-Nico connection there. Leaves on the far side. Gets up to Vela. Vela comes in. Oh, man, briefly an odd man rush, but the Colts got back for it. It's hauled down. That's a penalty coming up.
Vela on Vela violence.
I think they'll call it. Oh yes, Vela on Vela. Yeah, how about that? There is some speculation now about who that child is. Is it a relative?
Well, the way they're acting, I would think they're brothers.
All right, there's no claim of relations with that other Vela, to the best of Carl's knowledge and belief.
And he should know.
He should know, but you never know.
You never know.
When I was working at the golf course out here, the Colts are on a power play now. Sorry to digress. Oh, and he comes in and
save.
Nice save.
Big
by
save.
Wolf. That was labeled for the 6 hole, I guess you'd call that, Leaves, and he just kind of caught it. So this is Toto taking the draw now. It's Toto, DeFalco, Daly, and Stahl on the PK. Not to be confused with PK Leaves. Nice set up, a good shot, good save by Wolf. He came out the challenge, and that was the key. Gave him less to shoot at when he came out and challenged.
Back door.
Oh man, wide open, and we were really packed in the house there. That left that shot open from a wide angle, but required Wolf to get over very quickly, and the guy just fanned on it. So Stahl chases behind the net now. Daly stationed in front. A wall battle here. And the puck is won. Nice job by Stahl there to get the puck out. And he chases.
Minute left on the kill here.
Pass just didn't connect. Good hustle by DeFalco there to try to get the clear. Can't. That gets around Daly.
I think Daly's getting called for that?
It's like Daly's getting called for something. That is not, I don't get that at all. I'm not sure what he's calling. Some kind of commotion over there.
More classy sportsmanship being displayed by the
It's on the Colts. I'm not sure what he called.
Well, that's...
Oh, head contact.
Yeah, that's interesting because the goalie for the Colts thought it was on the Wildcats and he left to go to the bench, so...
You can't blame him. I mean, the ref should have blown the whistle. They had possession of the puck and he didn't blow the whistle for some reason.
And this is the second or third time that he's done that.
And now I'm sure we're going to have another face-off debate because the ref is lined up to drop the puck inside the Cat zone and should be outside the zone.
That's true.
There's been significant face-off debate.
Well, it absolutely should not be in our zone. Face-off should be down there. Face-off should be in the... Well, drop in the right zone, actually.
I'm not exactly sure what this discussion could possibly be about.
Well,
this is about as basic as it gets, I think.
These referees are horrible.
So he calls outside the zone. I'm not sure why. We've had that before, and it was because there was a violation on the team that was not penalized that created a face-off in the neutral zone. So the face-off zone sort of canceled out. Pinto plays it ahead, and then he shovels it into the zone. So we're 4-on-4 now. And it's sort of misplayed there by the Colts. But they come out nonetheless. It's Nico. Good pressure by Nico, but the puck comes into the clear, and Jake gets back quickly to prevent danger. So what I was saying before about relatives leaves is, I was working at the golf course once, and they had a changeover in who ran the kitchen, but I still retained a job from time to time as a bartender. And the lady went to sign my check, and she asked me my full name, which she didn't know. And I told her, she says, "Are you Mike and Terry's son?" I said, "Yes." She goes, "We're related."
Small world.
So you don't always know who your relatives are. And it turns out that she was, I don't know what she was to me, like whatever. Didn't share a name or anything like that. But a closer relationship to her was one Laura San Giacomo, who is a famous actress, who was known for that show with David Spade. I don't remember the name of the show, where they ran a magazine or something.
Oh, Picture This?
I don't remember it, but she ran the. Here comes a 2-on-1 Calandra with Vela. Calandra comes in, shoots, and he goes and scores. Bounced it off the pad. Well executed 2-on-1 there by Nico. He used Vela as a decoy, and as a result, he opened up that 5-hole. And it was a one-play shot, so it's 5-2 now.
Okay.
So I think it's 2 power play goals. Is that right? Or not? Why is the guy still in the box? He got 10. You got a 2 and 10.
Well, you know what? The referees aren't very good, so let them sit in the box.
Like last game, where a guy's penalty was over from our side and he stayed in the box.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening now. Actually,
I'm not sure what's going on here, but
penalties off the board. Rightfully so.
They carried it out of the corner, but just kind of threw it ahead. I talked about that before. That is not a useful play. And the Colts, of course, came away with it now.
I guess you stay in the box until you stop feeling shame. So he must still feel some shame.
All right, so not a good shift after the scoring the goal there, and all 5 change.
Stop by everyone that's broadcast, let them know the New Jersey Devils have started 0-2 in the 22-23 season.
So we have a master of the obvious in the house.
This is why you can't say anything good about the Rangers, because their fans.
Just ridiculously obnoxious. You might like the players, but you have to hate their fans. You're right. Lee comes in. Oh, and he fires it wide.
I mean, look, 3 months out of the year, Carl is a peach. You know?
Well, unfortunately, the hockey season's really long, so it's.
Well, that's why it's only 3 months out of the year that he's a peach.
That's Toto carrying in. One-handed away by the Colts, and they come away with possession. Nice clearing pass. Leaves is defending on the far side effectively with a stick check. Lee picks it up again. And he sends it deep. Toto on the near side. Larry chases behind the net, comes up to Leeds. Leeds picks it up, back into the corner. Toto goes behind the net. And the Colts carry out and clear. I don't know, Leaves.
Step up.
We've kind of given these guys some chances, and you can kind of see a little bit why this team might be a little bit enigmatic. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of are stopped playing. They're not skating like they were. You know what I mean? Like, it just looks a little bit different.
Yeah. Well,
got to take advantage and bring it close, and maybe there's something going on with this team that we don't know about. That
well, I just think
be a little demoralized. I'm not really sure. They certainly didn't look at earlier, but
no, I mean they have a full bench, so they're probably haven't really been paying attention to who they're putting on the ice. But I would imagine that their third line is getting a lot of ice time.
Yeah, good point. Yeah, that may be the case. That's Nye pressuring. Comes up to Noonan up the wall. Morgan from the half boards. Kicked out. She retrieves. Comes right in front. DeFalco. Oh, right into the mask. Oh, and he just misses on the near side. Big chance there. Puck still loose. Got to Noonan. Back to the point. Stahl. Misses on the shot and leads to a breakaway.
Penalty shot.
It's going to be a penalty shot, I believe.
And again, they don't.
Did he throw the stick at him, or he just?
I think he probably lost it, but it was definitely a hook. But that's another. That was another like time the referee should have blew the whistle, but he didn't.
Yeah.
Is he getting the penalty shot, or?
I don't know.
He's not.
He didn't simulate it, so. It looked like the right call.
It could have easily been a penalty shot. And the Wildcats coach is not happy with that call.
No, he's not. He had a good angle on it, too.
Yeah,
we did not, because the bodies were sort of obscuring how the stick work played out. Nonetheless, it's 4-on-5 now.
Yeah.
So it's...
Back door.
Daly on
Daly's
on the far side now. Goes back to Leeds behind the net. And then Vela and DeFalco complete the four. Got the umbrella set up here. He misses. He's got DeFalco streaking.
There you go.
Here it comes. It's 2-on-1. Oh, DeFalco just can't keep possession. Tried to make a move to the center. A good save by Wolf. He's looked good since he gave up that one. I'm sure he'd want to have back on the... Oh, what a save. Oh, just poked wide. The Colts bench is cheering, and the ref is saying no goal. Impossible to tell why, but...
I'll tell you, Daly was worked over big time in front of the net. That was... he was getting cross-checked from behind. Colts taking a lot of liberties in front of the net. But Daly will not complain about it. It's what hockey is.
Yeah, not his deal at all. You're right.
I, on the other hand, would be looking at the ref saying, "What the hell are you doing?"
Or like some kids like laying on the ice with their arm in the air.
Yeah.
You saw that last game.
I saw that last game.
Yeah. Drives me crazy. So we had a fan come over and gratuitously talk about the start of the Devils season. We'd just like to remind all the fans out there that the Rangers have won 2 cups in
1,000 years?
72 years? 71 years? Is that right? No, 81 years. It's all right. So let's just keep things in perspective. Puck's in from behind the red line, but no icing.
And what do you do when you're up by 3? You goal hang.
What do you do when you're up by 3? You what?
You goal hang.
Yes.
Well, that's what they do. Look, number 17. And it's,
Well, they are on a power play, so
ah,
I guess you can afford it when you're on a power play. But look, 1 goal could change things here,
you are right.
and so you never have enough.
That's true. Smooth. Center ice face-off?
Face-off at center. Again, it was offside.
I would think
This happened last night as well. Usually the face-off would be right there, right?
I agree. What do we know?
What do we know is right. It's been this subject of debate since August. Easy save for Wolfen. Good cover. So the movie reference was to Top Secret, where the priest was leading Val Kilmer down to be executed. And he was just spewing Latin that had no context. And he ended it with a rather vulgar Latin term.
Yes.
That was once the practice of many teenagers, and I'm sure adults too. Modern times have reduced the need for that, save for the very religious. If you're not sure what I mean, look it up. This guy is streaking in. That must be Clark Smith, viewed to be one of their better players based on their stats.
Yes.
He had 3 goals against our black team. Wolf could see that the whole way. So the Cats change all 5 as the power play ended. Now let's just remind the fans, the shots at one point were 8-1 in favor of the Cats when we had those couple power plays. They're 27-19 now for the Colts, who've also had their share of power plays since. There was a drawback to Jake, but hits the low part of the ceiling.
I don't think Carl saw that. He's going to have to do it again.
Clean loss. Oh, good stick by Morgan to prevent the backdoor play. What's going on here? Oh, off the crossbar. Pinto gets it.
Go.
And he tries to send it up to Larry. Larry wasn't coming through the zone, and Pinto could have skated that out, but instead it comes out of the zone, off the glass by the scores table. Sauce pass to the near side. Here comes Vela, the anti-Vela. Steer aside. Toto's on the wing, chips it out. He's got Larry. Could have had numbers there. Larry carries it in. Oh, shot was blocked into the corner. Had a chance there, and he steered to the side. Here comes Liebs, and he Liebs shovels it out on the backhand and neutrals it. Off a boot that comes in the zone clean. Shot goes wide. That's why they're trying that shot again. Tried it a couple times since they scored that goal. You guys look tired here. Let's try to get out of this period. Sneaks through. Oh, goes to the side. Total comes out to challenge, and that should get out. Here comes Manai. 1-on-1. Now 1-on-2 as Morgan comes in now to try to make it 2-on-2.
Oh, that's
He's got it. Skitters in.
Morgan from behind the goal line.
Morgan from behind the net. I tell you, that's a fortunate goal. That was a tired group out there, but Manai made that happen on a good forecheck, and he kept possession of the puck and got it to Morgan, and Morgan found a hole. And it's 5-3, 16 seconds left. And things are getting a little interesting.
That's it. You
Just kept plugging away there, and you know, I think that's a few defensive lapses. You know, got away with a few of them, didn't get away with all of them, and that's a good clear. And that should. Here comes DeFalco now. It's 5 seconds left. DeFalco comes in, throws it on net, goes wide, and that'll do it. But you know, Wolf recovered after that fifth goal. Clearly not his issue, but fourth goal he'd want that one back. But he's been great since.
Yeah, well, 2-goal game. This is still in this game, so it's, anything could happen in this part. Anything could happen. And we're back for the third period. 5-3. Wildcats are.
Who says that on something? And we're back.
I don't know.
Did somebody famous say that? I thought so.
Dano. Adam.
No,
Dano?
no. Not famous like that. Anyway. So it's Noonan, DeFalco, and Manai, I believe. Stahl with the puck. And Daly. DeFalco had Manai streaking just to put it behind him. Stahl goes cross ice.
That play right there with Stahl is what I was talking about earlier by slowing the game down a little bit. You know,
Yep.
you have more time than you think you do, and if you just took a half a second to look what he had, that pass would have been a little different.
Newton came in to the zone with the drop pass. It was not
Nice play by Stahl.
Good play by Stahl, and he comes
Good
out.
Good stick.
He gets it clear and he keeps possession. See, that's what I mean. How he tried to drop it, but there was nobody there. But you know, your Colts are in the zone now. That was a chance. Tries to wrap it around, and that's a goal.
That's
The ref. I mean, could have given a better indication that it was a goal. I mean, the only reaction was from the player, and the ref put his hand in the air. I'm not even sure.
the ref didn't even respond until they started celebrating. So I mean,
I'm not sure what's going on. But anyway, I was going to say the defensemen there, if you go back and look at it for the Colts, were very passive. They gave him a lot of room.
Yep.
Let's Pinto on the forecheck now with Nico. Vella's out there with him. Nico comes away with it. Gets a shot on goal. And Vella tries to poke at it, and he just can't put it home. Out to Morgan. Morgan shovels it ahead. Nico into the corner now. Pinto and Vella are both there. Pinto forwards it over to Vella now on the near side. Vella back down to Pinto. Pinto to Nico. Nico can't handle it. Jake pinches. And the Colts clear. Jake chases. Morgan, good work there by Morgan. He gets it up to Vella. Vella dumps it in. 3 guys in there, but no harm. Morgan back up to Vella. Vella again goes deep. Nico comes in first on the forecheck. Finds Vella. Oh, just can't get it to him. quickly enough. Oh, there's a lot of people fanning on the puck. Do you see that?
Yeah. This ice might be as bad as Madison Square Garden's ice. For all we know, the worst ice in the NHL.
The only difference with this rink is it's better lit.
That's right.
Behind.
And the crowd's a little nicer. Nice save.
Good save. And forward back check was effective to a point, but going to let a guy get in behind him. It's a close resemblance to Doc, I must say. Probably about six inches taller. And the other guy that's in the house is the guy that was giving us that goofy smile on the way in, that I compared to the guy that dropped from the ceiling in Airplane when they were playing River of Jordan. But
we digress.
We're back.
High stick and blow whistle.
That was the most emphatic call of the game, I must say.
Yeah, fantastic. That was.
Otherwise, you don't hear a word out of these guys. And then a high stick violation, never mind a penalty. The guy screamed his head off.
Yeah, there he is. High stick man.
And the puck does come all the way down, as suggested by one of the coaches. Noonan steps in. He's got Larry to his left, Toto to his right. Daly left D. Stahl right D. Shot cross-ice pass and predictably leads to an odd man rush. Daly hustling back, feed across, and just went wide. So you can tell there's a clear distinction between this team, and they're not depth. They don't have depth, but they've got a couple of guys that look different when they come out here, right? I mean, that's just a different skill level on the same bench, you know?
Yep. This, I think, is the third line. Actually, that's coming in now. Because this is the other Smith.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there were a couple shifts where you could watch them playing, and some of the kids were like tripping over their own feet.
Feeds it over to Klanger. It's a good stick save by the goalie there. So it's Pinto, Klanger, and Vela. Sheen's been pretty good. No surprise, they're all Italian.
And the Lieberman, too.
Pinto wins the draw back. And he
Sorry.
It's a 9-iron into the net. I think if there was no net there, he would have hit that clock straight on.
You know, everyone's always expecting him to have such a hard, accurate shot. And
well, he did before. It led to a goal.
No, like 98% of his shots are low, hard, and accurate. And when that happened, just everybody up here just started laughing.
Oh, nice move by Nico, and blocker save.
It was very uncharacteristic.
Good job by Leibs there to get the puck out. The aforementioned Smith. Good stick work by Vela there. I guess Pinto was looking for Nico there. I think he had a little room. I wasn't sure if that was one of his usual throwaway passes.
Hey, they finally called an unsportsmanlike conduct for some of the shenanigans going on by White.
What did he do?
I didn't see that one, but he called it unsportsmanlike. And what I'm saying is that over the course of this game, there's been a lot of unsportsmanlike stuff that hasn't been called, and the referee finally got sick of it.
And you believe, I know you talk about that a lot, and you should. I mean, the whole point of this is these kids are supposed to become,
young gentlemen. I agree. Yeah, that's why I said it.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, look, I wholeheartedly believe that if you don't respect this game, then you should not be playing this game. Maybe I'm old school, but you could be a 30-goal scorer and just not be respectful of the game and the people that play it, and I wouldn't want you on my team.
I'm with you, absolutely. That's part of what makes hockey unique.
Yep.
In many people's minds. And when you hear players talk about it, and they say one of the things they loved about it is that aspect of the game.
I mean, think of the NHL for, you have Russian players in the NHL that are standing for the American national anthem. I mean, with everything going on in the world right now, they're not taking a knee.
Yeah, Nico came in with a sneaky shot. Only made a nice save and couldn't get the rebound. Yeah, absolutely right. Absolutely right. Some of that has to do with definition in terms of the way hockey players are brought up, I think, because it necessarily becomes a family game. We're going to be out for 5 hours today at this game. Right. Hour drive each way, hour in advance, and roughly 2 hours for the game.
You're right.
You play at a high level. You got to get transported back and forth. They got a shot in a slot. Wolf picks it up, and Leaves is going to take exception to that. Rightly so.
Yeah.
Looked like one of my dogs chasing a chipmunk. A strange face-off drop there. There was one last night in the Devil game like that. Did you see that? The guy dropped the puck and the two players just stood there.
No, I didn't. Just
Morgan comes in.
Now there were a couple face-offs last night that it took forever to drop the puck. I mean, the crowd was getting pretty antsy, but
I think that guy's the other Smith.
what's that?
I think 46 is the other Smith.
Yeah, it's either 46
Six
or 48.
six is the real Smith.
9, right?
9?
I thought it was 9 and 46 or 48.
Vela comes in. Power play's just about to expire. Vela comes in, comes behind the net. Got the guy coming out of the box, and he finds him. And he puts it home. Actually, he came off the bench for the guy that came out of the box.
Yeah, he has to be mindful of how much time's on the clock and what's going on with that. It's not good.
Yeah, a bunch of different breakdowns in different ways.
Yeah. I don't know if I heard the stick taps. Typically, at the end of as the penalty's expiring, the goalie will slap the stick on the ice to let the D know that there's going to be somebody behind them. I don't know if I didn't hear that. I'm not saying that he didn't do it, but I just didn't hear it.
Nice job. Good communication there by Morgan, telling Pinto where the puck was, and he was able to get to it and flipped it to her, and she got a clean out of the zone. So I think any potential for dramatics is probably subsided at this point. So
5 goals in 10 minutes is
seems pretty unlikely at this level, but that's why you stay for the whole game.
That's right.
Who could forget Leaves when my father made me leave the Jets-Bengals game, week 2 of the 1981 season. We were at Shea Stadium. It was a beautiful day. Kind of like today, probably a little warmer. I was a Bengal fan, and the Bengals were down by 9 with about 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And my father made me leave so he could avoid traffic, and forgot that the Jets are the Jets, and the Jets being the Jets lost that game. I cried on the Major Deegan Expressway. And the Bengals, went on to lose the Super Bowl that year, their first ever Super Bowl appearance in that classic game against the 49ers. That looked like a real dud at halftime that turned into a pretty good game, punctuated by the 49ers goal line stand against the vaunted Bengals running back, Pete Johnson, who was a big dude. But we digress. 3-on-1. Sort of like softly passed in front. Stahl played that well, and the best you can do there, Leaves, right, is to be in a position to take whatever happens after the first action, right? Whether a rebound or a pass or what have you, right? Not much else you can do.
Yep.
And that's why you stay for the whole game, Leaves.
Yeah, the only time I ever saw the Bengals play live, they were at Foxborough Stadium playing the Patriots.
Oh, there was the Bengal game at that time when you were there? Wow.
And it was very cold at Foxborough Stadium. The final score was the most boring game in the world, right? I mean, the final score was 6-2. 6-2. It was a safety and two field goals.
Two field goals, yeah.
It was horrendous.
A real thriller.
It was, yeah.
Were you sitting on a metal bench?
Yes, we were freezing our asses on.
Yep. You got to bring one of those seat things that they had.
Well,
back then.
I was in college at the time and I didn't know any better.
Oh.
So.
Wow, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
What year did you graduate college? 94?
2.
92.
Yeah.
The Bengals were good one of those years. They went to the Super Bowl in '88. I think it was '88, '89 season. Pinto fires it wide. Hit DeFalco straight into the net. Didn't really get a clear lane. Another odd man rush. They're trying to get back. Fired wide. Well, it's good to see people still hustling. Falco coming through center. Gets it across to, it's Toto on the far side. Gets a shot. Pinto, I think he might have been there for any rebound chance, but it just went wide. So chops it down. He's got back pressure though, and he gives it up. That was back pressure applied by the alternative fella. He comes in against Morgan. Morgan defends well.
Oh. The Wildcats had possession of the puck in their own zone. They had 100 feet of open ice, and they just iced it. The whole team was changing.
Scrum back there. The Cats coming away with it, and they're somehow onside. Manai was on the near side there, so now Noonan steps back on with Larry. Manai still out there. Leaves, good poke. Leaves been good with the stick today. Sorry, it's not like a regular announcer tonight. It's 2:30 in the afternoon.
Precision matters.
It does. Oh, good save, in close.
They've had some really nice shots from the point, I will say.
A lot of yapping.
Yeah, it's that time in the game, right?
Yep.
Down by 5, teams. There's not much left to prove other than you're tougher than the other guy.
Good save by Wolf there. He's screened a little bit. Well, there it is. The coach asked and he receives. He said it'd be great if somebody could get out to him, and that's exactly what Manai did. Somebody's got there's a stick out there. Blocker save.
Nice waffle save there.
Let's call it a waffle.
Waffle blocker.
Yeah, nice.
Know.
I like the waffle. Old school. Very Emmericonian of you. Waffle boarded away. You're right, Leaves. They are using the points well. They're getting good shots in.
Yeah. Oh, he's playing with 2 sticks. You're not supposed to do that, and that's a penalty.
Is that what he did?
Oh, look.
Why is he taking his stick off the ice? I don't get it. He's not supposed to do that, is he?
I don't know, but the second you touch it, it's a penalty. Playing with 2 sticks at that point, even if you don't play. I mean,
Oh, no. Oh, jeez.
you saw that coming. You saw the setup, and yeah.
Won the draw and had clean possession.
Yeah.
And just couldn't make a play with it. And
Nope.
everybody was stacked to one side, and the Colt guy was on the other side. Comes Nico. He gets it over to Vela. Vela holds, gets it to Morgan. Good hustle by Daly to get back there. It's blocked by Nico. Good job by Morgan there. Gets it to Pinto. He's got Nico. Oh, and he can't get it to him. Put it right in the guy's chest.
You know what? It was a really nice idea, but it was fancy. You're down by 5, 6.
He's going to find Nico again. Now, that time he got him.
Slash and
he
goal.
scores. Nice.
That wasn't the late penalty. The referee was going to call the slash.
Beautiful finish by Nico. Good outlet by Pinto. That time it worked.
Yep. Okay. 5 more.
What? I think it was Jake, right?
What's that?
I think it was Jake saying that.
Did Jake say that on the bench?
Oh! It just stayed out somehow. And Nico comes away with it. And he's got wheels, and he's going to beat this guy wide. Just nobody's with him. I think it went on net. It goes into the corner. Nobody with him. He came out of the zone so quickly. They're just sending it over into space, and they make a change. Vela's left out there. I think Vela was out there before. He's left out there. But Noonan came on, and Larry.
Come on.
Stahl gets by the guy. Carries it in. Thrown up against the wall. Colts come away with it. Leaves at neutral zone. 2 minutes left. Finds Toto. Toto throws it in.
Changing the D.
Daly and Morgan are back out.
That was a good keep. Oh,
Daly
boy.
smears that kid.
Yeah, I think he hit his head on the board.
He did, but the kid was coming in low. I'm not sure what Daly's supposed to do there, right? I mean, and Daly then puts him down in front. So what do you think the first call was? Rough?
Just there?
There's a penalty coming up here to Daly.
Well, the second hit in front of the net, I think Daly probably got roughing.
Yeah.
But it's number 7 over there.
And I've taken 7 with him.
Loudmouth. Yeah. It's just his penalty was unnecessary. He skated in. I mean, he was skating in, taking exception to the hit against the boards, and then by the time he got there, I mean, then the second hit came. So then he was real hot.
Yeah.
So, but the hit against the boards, you're right. What you were saying, that was clean. That was just hockey.
You can do.
We have both Smiths on the ice now. And that goal was brought to you by Malanta.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Morgan with the shot. Pinto tried to deflect it.
Nice play by Morgan.
You can't let him by there. Oh. Decent recovery there. Here comes Toto. Oh, and catch up to him. Jesus.
And that's going to do it.
That'll do it. Another rough one for the Cats. 3 in a row.
Well, not much to say after that.
Nope. Shots were, like you said, shots were 8-1 at one point. Cats ended up 51-25 Colts.
Wow. That basically says it all. I mean,
the Colts started an afternoon game like the Devils start afternoon games, really slow, but they were able to withstand it.
And the Cats finished an afternoon game like the Devils finished.
Yeah, yes, indeed. Yep.
Well, there you go. So that's it for this weekend of hockey. And I guess we see you next week.
See you next week. Bye. Bradley's.